everybody. Happy Monday. Hope that all are well here. Detroit is just still buzzing after the 2024 NFL draft that concluded on Saturday in downtown Detroit. A draft that set an attendance record. 775,000 people showed up over the course of the 3 days. 275,000 on night one. People showed up and showed out, whether it was Lions fans or people making the trek to Detroit from anywhere in the U.S., or even some of the international fans that were making draft pick announcements on Saturday. How did the Detroit Lions do? One might ask that wasn't checking out the draft. Very good. Especially what it's looking like right now with the quality of players selected. So the Lions went into Thursday originally having the 29th pick in the first round. They traded up to 24 to get cornerback Terrion Arnold from Alabama, somebody that Brad Holmes had listed as their top guy on the board, Dan Campbell as well. And somehow their second guy on the board was available when the second pick on Friday, the second round, 61st pick, Ennis Rackstraw Jr. from Missouri. Somebody that was projected by many to be a first-round draft pick. So for him to fall was just, maybe a good sign of fortune and things to come. How in a draft that was very offensive heavy, especially the first 14 picks were all offensive-minded players. The Lions didn't have a pick in round 3, but they made sure they got 2 in round 4. Giovanni Manu, tackle from British Columbia, somebody that I think people are like, who is he? And then somebody that is 6'8", 350, runs in almost 5'40", and someone that people thought highly of when you get to know more about him. And even I think I was seeing something today somewhere that had he played college football in the U.S., he might have gone higher than what he did. Lions then traded to get a few picks later. Sione Vaki from Utah, somebody who he's played both running back and safety. Played both sides of the game. So I'm not sure where we're going to put him on here. Will that be, the running back option? Will that be defensive? Would not be surprised at all if we see him and what it sounds like using him in special teams, especially for kickoffs with the new rules. Not a pick in round 5, but there were 2 picks in round 6 for the Lions. Mekhi Wingo, defensive tackle from LSU, and then the Lions closed it out with the 210th pick for that with Christian Mahogany, guard from Boston College. So solid picks by the team on there. And then the Lions also made some moves, what it sounded like, as far as undrafted free agents. Adam might drop the graphic here of those that were selected. If not, we'll break it down a little bit more when we record Detroit City Sportscast, which will be sometime in the next couple of days. So exciting times lay ahead. Continuation of the good vibes set by the team going into the draft with the contract extension announcements for both Amon-Ra St. Brown and Penei Sewell. So we just got to see what's next. So, but to all that have been drafted, and also the ones that were announced as undrafted signings by the Lions, we say welcome. Looking forward to having you. I think it was just really cool, especially when you hear when Terrion Arnold was selected on Thursday, just the roar of that crowd. And just it's an exciting feeling. People that haven't played a game yet for the Lions, but are already understanding, and feeling the love and understanding the passion. So that's just great to see. And everybody that showed up to Detroit, whether those in the state that showed up or out, y'all brought it. Great job. Proud of the city. And yeah, it's what's next, we shall see. But that's it for now. Like I mentioned, if the undrafted free agent names are not on here, we'll look for discussion about that and the draft picks with Adam in Detroit next episode of Detroit City Sportscast. Until then, have a great evening and forward on all the fields.